It is with a deep sense of anguish that I have risen to raise a very pertinent issue related to Honorable Member Shri Raghav Chadha, who has repeatedly indulged himself in gross impropriety and misconduct that is unexpected and unbecoming of a Member of Parliament. His conduct is far distant from the ethical standard expected of a member of this august House. On 7th of August 2023, he moved an amendment under relevant rules for referring the Government of National Capital Territory Amendment Bill 2023 to a select committee consisting of 19 members, including Honorable Members Shri Narari Amin, Srimati S. Vagnon Konyak, Dr. Sasmit Patra, Dr. M. Thambidurai, and Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. It also included Shri S. Niranjan Reddy, who did not realize his name has been included and therefore at that point of time did not raise an objection, but subsequently informed us that he had also not given his consent. When the motion came for consideration before the Council on 7th August 2023 at about 9:35 p.m., some members whose name figured in the list took severe exception for being included for the proposed select committee moved by Shri Raghav Chadha. The members who objected in the House that day were Dr. Sasmit Patra, who stated that, and I quote, as per Rule 72(2), no such discussion done by me. My name has been taken without my permission. This is a matter of privilege. This is completely wrong, unquote. Dr. M. Thambidurai stated, and I quote, I did not sign anywhere. It is a misuse. It is a privilege issue. Somebody has misused my name. Action should be taken against him. Honorable Chairman Srimati S. Vagnon Konyak stated, and I quote, Sir, I wish to say something. Under Rule 72(2), I object to it. I also understand that the Honorable Member thinks he is smart. I accept that, but I would appreciate if he would not undermine another member by mentioning her name without her consent. I object to it. Shri Narari Aminji, who stated, and I quote, my name has been included fraudulently. I've translated that from the Hindi remarks he made. Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi also objected to the proposal, even though he did not get a chance to state his views on the mic because his mic was not on. Shri S. Niranjan Reddy mentioned to us after the House adjourned that he had also not given his consent. Honorable Chairman, sir, Rule 72 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the Council of States explicitly states that the mover shall ascertain whether a member proposed to be named by him is willing to serve on the committee. The purposeful intent of this provision is that in the parliament of the largest democracy, the mother of democracies, home to 1/6 of humanity, honorable members enjoy constitutionally ordained privileges. The views expressed by the members on the floor of the House left no doubt that there was an outrage of privilege of these members by Honorable Member Shri Raghav Chadha by including their names in the motion without securing their willingness. This is contrary to the provisions of Rule 72(2) as stated before. Honorable Chairman, whips had been issued on that day. All of us were bound to vote, be present and vote as per our respect. Severe consequences on the Honorable MPs. It could go as far as losing their membership of the House. That is the level of breach of privilege that Honorable MP Shri Raghav Chadha has done. If tomorrow, God forbid, if a party was to start suspecting, and I'm taking your name with due apology, Dr. Sasmit Patra, if his party was to start suspecting that Dr. Sasmit Patra was disobeying the party whip and was going along with the other side, and breaking the whip of the party, it could have so much consequences that his very membership was at risk. And so for the other 5 members, and all these 6 members are extremely disturbed, they are extremely hurt, and they are looking to the chair and to all of us as the members of this august house to provide protection to them, to provide protection to their rights and give them due justice. Unfortunately, sir, rather than remorsefully accepting regret for his unethical conduct, outrageous disregard of the rules, unacceptable arrogation of privileges of other senior members, Shri Raghav Chadha, in his interaction with the press outside the house, ridiculed the objections raised by his fellow colleagues for including their names in the proposed select committee without their consent. His tweets on 10th of August 2023 at about 1:58 p.m. he tweeted, and I saw, on the same issue are highly unbecoming of an honourable member of parliament. Regrettably, he went on to equate inclusion of names of the members in the motion to that of a birthday invitation card. Honourable Chairman, sir, even earlier, Shri Raghav Chadha made misleading statements before the press by stating that his fellow colleague Shri Sanjay Singh was suspended from the council on 24th July 2023 for raising questions. He knew fully well that the suspension of Shri Sanjay Singh from the house was due to his unruly behaviour, including repeated violation of rules and directives of the chair. In utter defiance to the rule provisions and directions of the Honourable Chair, Shri Raghav Chadha, in his press interviews, justified the misconduct of Shri Sanjay Singh's refusal to leave the precincts of the council even after his suspension on 24th July 2023 after due process. Such blatant defiance, forced action and disrespectful conduct of Shri Raghav Chadha seriously compromises the dignity of the members of parliament as also the august position of the house. By his conduct, he has brought the institution of parliament in severe disrepute. His latest misconduct is also to be viewed, sir, in the context of 2 breach of privileges that are pending already before the Committee of Privileges. To overlook such repeated acts of misdemeanor, especially viewed in the context of the prestige of Parliament, of the largest democracy on earth, and from the status of members of such an august Parliament, would certainly be very inappropriate. Honourable Chairman, sir, it is very painful for me to initiate an action against a fellow member of the House. However, it will be an abdication of constitutional responsibility and obligations to shun from such a responsibility as well. In view of the severe misdemeanor, outrageous disregard of rules and trampling of privileges of other honourable members, with utmost constraint, I move the following resolution: that the Council disapproves gross violation of rules, defiant attitude, mischievous and contemptuous conduct of Honourable Member Shri Raghav Chadha, resulting in lowering the dignity of the Council, and blatant disregard to the framework of Code of Conduct for members of Rajya Sabha as prescribed by the Committee on Ethics, and thus approve suspension of Shri Raghav Chadha from the Council till the Committee of Privileges submits its findings on cases of breach of privilege pending against him.
Honourable members, I shall now put the motion moved to vote. Those in favour will please say aye. Aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted.
Sir, I have two submissions. One, I would suggest that we may note that it was adopted unanimously. This has become a regular practice of disrespect to the chair and the House of not participating in the proceedings or when participating disturbing. So it is a unanimous approval of the House. Sir, I have one more submission to make before you.
Taking a holistic view on the gravity of his misdemeanor, violation of rules, defiant attitude and inappropriate conduct, I find it expedient invoking Rule 266, read with Rule 256, and suspend Sri Raghav Chadha, member from the service of the Council, till the Council has the benefit of the report by the Committee of Privileges.